All right, hi everybody. This is the IB package. This is probability, and we are looking at example 1. Okay, so this is about sample spaces, and so what we've got here, a scenario is a penny, a nickel, and a dime are tossed, and we want to list the sample space or universal set. Okay, so what we're going to do here is what I'm going to do to do this is I'm going to list a set of ordered triplets here. So what we're going to have here is I'm going to have in my ordered triplets going to be penny, nickel, and dime, just so that we're all aware of what each one of those is going to represent here. So my sample space is going to be the set, and it's going to look like this. It could be heads, 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 or it could be heads, heads, tails. Okay, so that's the dime switching here. And now it could be heads, tails, heads. Okay, or it could be heads, tails, tails. Okay, but then it could also be tails, heads, heads, tails, heads, tails. Okay, or it could be tails, tails, heads, tails, tails, tails. Okay, and that's the entire sample space. Okay, notice that there are 8 different outcomes there in that sample space. Now, the next one says find the probability that the penny is heads, the nickel is heads, and the dime is tails. Okay, well that is the specific event. Okay, heads, heads, tails. Whoops, sorry, you can't see that. Heads, heads, tails. Well, when we take a look at our sample space, heads, heads, tails, okay, that's this event right here. And that only happens once out of those 8. So the probability that this event occurs is going to end up being 1 out of 8. Okay. Now, find the probability of obtaining 2 heads and a tail. Well, that's a little bit more general. Okay. So we're going to write this out here as just the probability of, and now notice I'm not going to write this as an ordered triplet. I'm just going to write inside here heads, let's say 2 heads and a tail. Let's go back up to our sample space and take a look at it. 2 heads and a tail. Well, there's 1, 2 heads and a tail. No. 2 heads and a tail. 3. No. Okay. So there was 3 possible events out of the 8 where that occurred. And so the probability of getting 2 heads and a tail is 3 out of 8.